Now, a $26 billion settlement over the so-called robo-signing investigation is giving thousands of homeowners some much-needed relief. However, time is running out to take advantage of the settlement. Fox 29's Common Sense lawyer, Shari Olefson, is joining us this morning to tell us some more. Hope, what a big word.
This is a positive
Hope.
story, yes.
Good morning. What does the settlement mean to our viewers?
Well, this was that robo-signer deal where banks and servicers were accused of falsifying signatures, falsifying notaries, saying they were the president of a bank when they weren't, and even falsifying documents. And what they agreed to do once they got caught doing that was to $26 billion worth of either principal write-downs or short sale approvals or modification approvals, or in this case, payments to people who had actually already been foreclosed. And that's what we're talking about today, is that one part of this settlement. So in order to qualify for this, you have to have been foreclosed sometime between January of 2009 and December of 2010. Your bank or servicer has to have been one of the ones participating, and you have to have incurred some kind of financial harm as a result of a mistake they made. So that includes all those stories we've heard about. The payoff amount they gave you was too high, they went forward with the foreclosure while you were in the middle of a modification or while you were in bankruptcy, something of that nature.
Okay, so how do you know if you're eligible for any of these payments or relief?
Well, you're eligible, again, if your bank is participating. So the way you can know that is you can go to the website that's called independentforeclosurereview.com. There's also a toll-free number, and you can see if your bank or servicer is listed on that website. Now, if you're not sure who your bank or servicer is, you just look at your canceled checks or your mortgage statements, and you can see if it matches up. If you have two mortgages, there's a form that you need to fill out, and you can get it on that website if you haven't gotten one in the mail.
It's up to you to do that? You said you can get one in the mail. Will the bank kind of,
The banks were supposed to have sent these out, but here's the thing, John. People have been getting so many emails and so many pieces of letter. I was actually talking to someone who was actually a banker who got a letter from his bank that qualified for him for a modification under this, and he thought it was a scam. So if you've gotten one of those letters, pull it out. If you didn't get a letter, go to the website. The deadline is July 31st. That's why we're talking about this today. If you have two mortgages, then you need to do a letter for each of the mortgages. And this is a free procedure because we've received calls from some viewers who say they've been solicited by folks who can help them fill out these forms. You don't need help. You can do this yourself.
Time is of the essence. So if you believe you're eligible, you need to take the bull by the horns. What should you do?
It could be thousands of dollars. You've got to get that form filled out, and you've got to get that form submitted by July 31st. It has to be postmarked. The procedure, what's going to happen is you'll get a confirmation letter in a couple of weeks. The whole entire procedure could take a couple of months, and if you happen to be in the middle of a workout of some sort, this doesn't affect that, but you could be eligible for thousands of dollars worth of payments, so you don't want to miss that July 31st deadline.
That's enough incentive right there. All right.
I'll say.
Less than 2 weeks and counting. All right. Sounds good. Shari, thank you for being here. And have a nice week and a nice weekend.
You too.